let's get started with this message from Kamala. Kamala Harris has a message. Won't just let her put her message out. Let her speak. Fuck. Damn. She has something to say. We're not friends. I don't fuck with her, but she has something to say because she's in Indonesia and she saw firsthand. They're not fucking playing. And the government was talking about this virtual reality and it needs to get shut the fuck down. And now they're going bad on the endowment, but she ensured that a few things are happening. But I also have to tell you guys about the endowment because that bitch ass nigga Robert Ross had to like step down. And they went to an article backdated, like, oh, say this came out last year. Oh, CEO from the California Endowment is stepping down in 2024. Why would you post about that in 2022? So then what ended up happening is I said, let me go on Wayback Machine and see how long this has been on. One article, Philanthropy Digest, who they fund. Okay, now people are going to find out what's been going on with Philanthropy Digest and why they're not answering and who works there and who's been setting people up. And she used to work at a foundation, got blacklisted, and got a clone and went to go work at Philanthropy Digest. Because no one can find those two women at the same time. There you go. That's what the feds wanted to know. Good. Now you expose something else with the amalgamated bank. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Good. Just give me like a few minutes. Hold on for the court clerk system because you guys are all paying attention. Hi, for Georgia and Alameda County and Los Angeles. Let me know what you guys are going to do with the court dockets because I have people that have that bank platform and I have like two secret banks that are going to get every lawyer like robbed right now. So I already told them I was like, oh, I'll just wait because I don't do I only make off for God. Like I'm not gonna get you robbed if you're doing your job and shit like that, you know. So just let me know if you're gonna play because I'm gonna give out this bank. Okay, and then in a minute you're gonna see a bunch of like lawyers living on the streets. Okay, good. So now what's happening here is that had to come out. So the feds want to go look into that because they edit way back shit for something that's way beyond Wayback Machine that got shut down and it's on that hard drive. That's not happening. Right. So now that's another reason why they're trying to keep everybody stuck at his job. Like, oh, you're gonna be some tech mogul and da da da. It's beyond that. Like, it's our whole community. Like, you sound fucking stupid, bitch. We're talking about Kemen and you not being on the planet. You're worried about like keynoting conferences and shit like that, and like investor summits and people like thinking you're important and shit like that. Right. We're talking about taking you to space, to dungeons. So now we want to know actually, right? So now what's going to end up happening is Kamala's going to talk and she's like in meetings, right? And somebody said, so you're turning her YouTube into news broadcast and then you're blocking people from hearing this. And people are looking for her channel and then you're shadow banning it because they did it in front of her. I can't find her channel. So we need this, we need food, we need this, we need that. We have no metals, we need this. Oh, we need brown people. Oops. Oops. Oh. Oh. Well, I just thought we would rob everyone and start shit in right. So now Kamala has 7 things to talk about. So Kamala, let's go ahead and get started. Here. Okay, we can hear you, but not too much. But I can go ahead and speak, and it's on record. It will say Daisy transmitted for Kamala, or it'll say Kamala and then Daisy and then approved transmission. Because they show when they're trying to like get certain things like, oh, say this, or it's like something that they were trying to tie to all people of color that like speak indigenous language, like, oh, do this and then we'll be able to speak here in code and do this and do that because we can activate it and start a bunch of bullshit. So now let's go ahead and get started. Kamala, she's sad. Oh, well, let's get started. Kamala, let's go. Okay, I'm in a meeting right now, and this is actually really important for home security, but it's because of the technology. So I just want to say, because people know what's going on record, that this has to get turned off immediately. It's actually not a joke, Daisy. I didn't really know how much you were like orchestrating with magic. I'm not really sure what the fuck you guys started, but everyone is getting like cut up in like gruesome ass ways, and nobody cares. Even little children are like involved in like identifying people, stabbing women. That's what you get for killing my auntie. A bunch of shit going on out here because what we started. I didn't know how much we destabilized the whole world playing. I'm really not fit to be in office. I realized that I want like a small job in your administration, like doing community work. That's why I started this in the first place. I feel like I need to step to the side and I'm not really okay. I feel like Joe Biden needs to go to jail and I'm telling people that I will be able to handle that. And that's what they put in the media, that Kamala will be able to handle it. And she will. But there's something she's saying, but they don't want me to be like in office, and they know Obama's an op because they set him up years ago in Ethiopia. So they're talking about Rabanta and like three other solid people, Rabanta Fani and like six other people co-running the government until we can come to like a shared like model like universally, which is what's happening now. And Kamala wants to say, I didn't know you guys were really having meetings like that. Like you were using this to hold like crazy like political meetings, Daisy. Like you really overwrote all of our policies and people don't pay us attention at all. We've tried to do this and that for enforcement. If you don't say anything and Leon doesn't say anything, they don't follow what we say because they don't trust us. And when they saw that magic and they saw the science, they really started like hitting bitches the fuck up, Daisy. They killed my top like person in the hood. Yeah, they killed her top hitter in the hood. That nigga thought he was protected. He was a major op. They killed him. They found him and they killed him. Yeah, and that's a big thing. Like it's like for them to get exposed, it's like the equivalent of that is how it came out that uh that's how like major that was for her hitter to get exposed as a big ass op. Playing with the Gullah Geechee, playing with Drake and Tremaine and everybody's lyrics behind the scenes. He was a big ass op. Kill the ops, fuck they sister. His whole baby mama was somebody that he murdered and then went to go get in their family. Now I'll fuck everybody up. I'll shoot everybody. I'll do this, I'll do that. You good? Now let's go right out and killed all his homies. Then went to go play with YNY Melly. And Indonesia has ordered for Melly and several hood niggas to get out of jail immediately. And that is another thing. They have ordered for all the hood niggas and all the hood sisters to get out of jail immediately. They are going to war with you people. I just really can't be involved. They've orchestrated a whole government and military outside of the United States and every other military because of what they've done. And no, none of the governments have any money because they found that platform that we gave to hood bitches to compensate for what we did to you because they all lost their money and they gave it to all the hood niggas, the solid ones, and they made the fuck off. And now you can make off. And they made the fuck off. And they made the fuck off. So now there's something else. It's war number 6 agenda. There's something else coming out about you getting paid and settled out of court completely and us really having to expose what happened with Matt Haney. We were trying to keep that quiet because that's like the biggest thing. So we told him like, oh, do this and do that. But like he'll do like a news story or go to like a rally and it's like for like transgenders, right? So everyone knows like he's like sticking people's kids or playing with like trannies and like lady boys. And then something came out when Matt Haney was out here in Indonesia. He went to two countries. He went to Indonesia and he went to Vietnam and he raped several women and they all are still alive and they're all telling because they got pulled into this place. And there's something about them connecting with the Philippines because Duarte, and that's number 7, because I'm looking at this list. Because yeah, she's like, she could see this. Because number 7, I showed it to her, and she knows like it's like trailing. It's like something on their consciousness. It's like trailing to number 7. Duarte's going bad on everybody. If you have any involvement with Mahini and you're in the Asian community at all, or what they call like the Kitagani Asian community, you will die. Duarte is not playing with a single fucking person. He went bad on everybody and cleaned up his culture for what got started in the Philippines. So now what's happening here is we're just basically talking about how we're going to rectify this. This technology has to get shut down, period. And the large part of that technology getting turned off is you getting paid, which I have to settle that at the court clerk's office because I was the one that was like doing that. And it's very childish for me to be doing that. But she's saying it in front of her colleagues and just passing a message over here. Like, don't worry too much about this. I just have to say this in front of them. But they're sitting here watching you because they have that platform in front of them. Because only the solid people have it. You don't have it. And the funny thing is, you can think that you have it, but you don't have an octopus. You don't have a being. So it doesn't work. Good. You thought you were going to be using ours to play games and spy on people, getting people's bank accounts, open up databases and start a bunch of shit? You're so fucking goofy. That's why I'm like, I'm just going to let you talk because you're in front of niggas that will kill you. You will not leave that place. You're in front of motherfuckers that will kill you, bitch. You've had Cheong everywhere in Indonesia. Woo. So do you want to keep on going, Kamala? Because they're watching and you're there for like another day. And I posted the court docket again today. Let's go see what happens. Is there anything else you want to say? Do you want to talk about what happened with Uyen? Kamala Uyen. 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 If you are dating Uyen, that German guy, you need to leave her alone right now because her family knows what you're doing. And she's just kind of like, oh, okay, I'm in school. I don't want people to retaliate against me because you had white women do that to her before. And you raped Uyen. And everyone knows what you did because everyone in Asia saw it. And they don't want that at all, that hentai nonsense. That's what they're calling it. So, Unyan is gonna get a full visa to United States. She wants to go to school here. She'll get a scholarship, and that's it. And then George Washington University. They want you to talk about what happened with George Washington University, the public health program that I was in. I can't really say too much about. Okay, why not? Oh, you started something ratchet, and it's too ratchet. What got started? Oh yeah, what got started? At George Washington University. Oh, I guess like some bitch is mad because she realized, well, my baby daddy like likes me. It didn't take like you cutting the uterus out of 6 kids and going around them smelling like nonsense to like figure that out. Yeah, maybe it's time to take the baby home because this nonsense is opening up another energy field. Because I love my baby. Mommy Kiki, I love Kiki. I love you back at Dinah. Yeah, but Bunny and cut down that rabbit out. She misses her rabbit. Yeah, she should send her home. She's like, go get her house for coming down here playing with teleportation portals so she can get candy and so much much. Okay, Kamala is saying. When it comes to George Washington University, I'll just say on record that we have to fully litigate involved in that playing with your school. Again, I'm disaccredited. There's something going on where there's like a few students who are solid. Their degree is going to be like held, and it's going to be like accredited based on like SOFAs and associated, like associated students for public health, like ASSPH or something like that. They're going to be like the oversight for the school until it can get completely like disaccredited. George Washington University is closing down because something really major came out about them, like keep on playing with Daisy, like several things that we've been doing for the past 20, 30 years keep on coming out. And because there's virtual reality, everyone's using this to organize against us now and like tell on things. They've been uploading people that don't have a phone, don't live like anywhere near like a road or anything, don't even have a car, live super under the radar. They've been uploading them and they play with guerrilla warfare and they've been going toe to toe. I don't know what you're really doing, but I have to say, the police can't really do anything. They can't. But I just have to say that for your own safety, like, well, I mean, I just wanted to make a threat because I'm just mad that you're doing this and I have an Aries placement. You're stupid, and that's why they're gonna slap the fuck out of you. But you could put her in a sex torture chamber. Nothing's gonna happen. Well, let's get started now. Fuck that nigga sitting right there. He's ready. So, anyways, Kamala, yeah, she's gonna get put in a sex torture chamber in Indonesia. Who the talk about what? 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 You better start working. So now, George Washington University, what other three things happened? When they have no money, they got defunded from a lot of their sponsors and people that were funding a few of their programs. And Lynn is trying to like call you back because they tried to put your curriculum into their work and it backfired. Like anybody that touches that, they either die or they get defunded or disaccredited. They want you to stop the magic that's causing that. But you're plagiarizing, so it's not going to stop. I don't know what to like them because financial aid really went bad on them. Financial aid went bad because I just got a loan for $16,000 to like pay off my like pay for my loans and pay for my books and stuff like that, and I wasn't working, and they stole 8,000 of it from my bank account, and they got caught the fuck up because the financial aid office got wind of it from the feds. Yeah, they got wind of it from the feds. Yes. Yes, and somebody at the bank had to send out like a bunch of documents from their master database, and they're like, you open this up for like a bunch of people to like get their financial aid like covered permanently. So all my student loans got canceled. Right. So now, well, now actually, right. So now I'm sitting here and I have a PhD from like four different institutions, and I don't even need my master's now because you need my work to keep on going. Oops. And that's another thing that Kamala has to talk about. Thank you for one of the he works with the Prime Minister of Indonesia, with academic integrity at all. Anybody playing with your work, trying to bring that anywhere, any conference, they're done for. We've slaughtered thousands of white men going to different conferences all over the world trying to play with your work. That's actually done. And I want to tell you about IUPAC. They've been completely dismantled and completely defunded, and completely disaccredited as a specific institution. Working in chemistry, no one knows anything about chemistry, and that's done. And everyone's going bad right now because they dismantled chemistry, and you're the only one that knows how to like fix it, and you're not doing anything till you get your money and get out. They think that they're going to be harassing you and stalking you, and that you're going to be like, oh please, the white man, yeah, how dare I like do my own work for my people and whatnot. Oh here, and that's why you're getting murdered and amputated and fed Xiong. Get it? Let's go. Get started. Yeah, let's get started. Let's get started. Because she doesn't know what you know, but what she started was vape. Let's get started. Thank you.